All right, I've had a couple questions. As people wonder, obviously, I don't advise swinging the trainer way up high, and your hands through here are a little bit different. When they go up, your hands will hinge up with a golf club, right? So that would be the equivalent of your trainer going this way, then coming back down and going through. So the short answer about your hands is don't worry about your hands too much with the trainer. The trainer is built to teach you how to maintain a consistent arm and shoulder plane. And if you can do that, and you let your hands be passive and find the right grip for yourself and the right angles for your body, it will square up by itself. Ben Hogan said something like trying to control the club face at impact is folly. And what he meant is you have to control these elements of your body and let the club face square. You can't try to fix the club face with small movements of your hands. You can't do it. It's too hard. But if you have your club and you figure out, and I like to do it this way, if I put this under a little bit of tension, I can feel and let this be passive. I can figure out where square is, and then as long as I don't mess with it or change these angles or move forward or back, I'm going to arrive back to square if I let my hands be passive. And then still the same motion as I swing the E-bell, but with the club, it's just going to go. It's going to hinge up and it's going to come back. So you don't have to. If you just let your hands go, they will hinge up, come down and back. So the short answer is don't worry about what your hands are doing so much when you're training with the E-bell. It's more about sequencing, bigger body movements, and how to create speed with your body and also create speed in a way that's contained within a predictable path. So, and your hands will just act differently with a club, and it's partly just because they're together. They have a capacity to move in ways that is constrained with the E-bell. So that's the answer. I wouldn't worry about that too much, except when you go to transfer your motion, focus still on maintaining this plane and then adjust your grip till it naturally squares, not trying to do things with your hands through your swing that make that happen. Let your hands be relaxed and just hold onto the club. That's all they need to do. In the right place, with the ball in the right position, but your hands are just hold the club. That's their job. Hold the club and feel, okay, your hands have two jobs. Hold the club firmly in a position that leads to being square and feel what the club is doing, right? If you're using your hands to make the club do something, that's wrong. Correct is feel the club reach its termination point, feel it, come down with it. So really, if you take the task of manipulating the club away from your hands, then they can have the task of feeling what the club is doing, which is better. So that's the long answer, I guess.